Hi, Leo. This is your reading for the week of September 18th to the 24th. For those of you who are new to my channel, I'm using Orisha Tarot. That's what it looks like there, okay? And for those of you who have children, I am offering tutoring services. If you're interested, that will be through a different email that will be posted in the description of this reading, okay? So let's see. Who the hell? Okay, Leo. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for September 18th to the 24th. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for September 18th to the 24th. Let's see what's going on for Leo, okay? Let's see what's going on. All right, Leo. So right here in the center, you have the Eight of Water. So you may be dealing with a situation where someone can't trust you, or you feel, at least when you feel like you can't trust a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, could be a Cancer, could be a Pisces. Maybe this person doesn't trust you with something that you promised them, vice versa wise. So it kind of feels like someone's just pretty much, you know what this feels like? It feels like someone's like, I'll just do it myself, whatever it is. So you may have told someone, do this, or someone may have told you do that, and you're kind of like, either your conscience is riding your back, whatever the situation is, or this person, like, their conscience is riding their back for some reason here with the Eight of Water card. So it kind of feels like somebody's trying to, you may be protecting someone that is doing something wrong, vice versa wise, or they're protecting you. Okay, so whatever it is, it kind of, somebody's conscience is coming into play. And I'm getting drug addict. So somebody may be a drug addict. You may be in a situation where you're dealing with a water sign that's a drug addict. They're undercover drug addict, and they're not exposing that about themselves. You may have seen them do something on the side, and you're not saying anything about it. Or there's a situation where, I don't know, somebody's a drug addict. I'm just going to say this is a situation where somebody's a drug addict, either in the home or in the workplace environment. I'm being drawn back to that snorting coke shit again. So I was getting that, I think, for, who was I reading for that I was getting that for? Gemini energy, where somebody was snorting coke in the house or in the workplace, on the side, wherever, and it's embarrassing. I think you feel embarrassed because somebody has this kind of behavior, and you're trying to not say anything. You're trying to protect them from getting exposed, whatever that means to you. Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna go too deep on that. It just feels like you. Jeez. Right here in the past, you have the Devil card. This, it could be the sign of Capricorn. I'm going to be talking too much. This energy here could be talking too much. They may be saying something that's too much, and that may be why, I don't know, like, you are asking, okay, you may be asking a water sign to do something. Maybe you want to, like, be done with this person, or an addiction of some kind. This feels like somebody's covering up somebody else's addiction. Okay, I'm just gonna say it could be coke, it could be whatever. I just keep getting that all the time. I don't know what the hell. It's either abuse or it's some type of drug addiction shit. I don't understand that. The Devil energy and the Eight of Water is kind of like not knowing what to do about a person in the house. In general, here, this Devil energy. So you may be in a situation where, Jesus Christ, this Devil energy could be like, they literally could be like, they could be saying something about you on social media. They're saying something. I'm getting making plans. So you may be making plans for this person, or they're making plans, but it's kind of like the plans that they're making, they aren't going very well, whatever that means to you. So if you're making plans, or somebody else is making plans to stop some kind of addiction, it's not really working. Okay, it's not working. You're making plans to do something for somebody else. I'm getting like hard to please. This Capricorn energy may be hard to please. This Devil energy. So you may be in a situation where someone is in turn, they're hard to please. They're playing hard to get. You know what I mean? I'm getting like, they're nosy. They're looking at what you're doing. They're watching what you're doing. They're hearing what you're doing. You may be involved with a water sign individual. You may be talking to a water sign individual about a Capricorn. That may be what's going on here, and it may not be the best reason that you're talking to each other for. You may be talking about somebody was, whatever it was. Somebody is something, you know, crazy. You may be talking, saying that somebody's crazy on the side, or whatever the situation is. Right here in the future, you have the Village. So you may be knocking on someone's door. You may be telling them something, exposing or revealing feelings about this situation. So you may be saying something. Either somebody is like this water sign individual may be coming in and saying something to you about this devil energy here. If it's not the devil, they may be talking about the devil, like literally the devil. Like I don't know, like mind games and manipulation, or maybe you feel like someone came, this person does this. Someone's playing with your mind, playing with your heart, playing with your mind. They're doing it on purpose. It could be to get attention. You may feel like somebody's doing something just to get attention. You know what I mean? It could be a water sign or it could be a Capricorn that is doing something for attention, whatever that means. You're pretty much fed and you're kind of like, I can't deal with this anymore. So I'm just going to I'm just going to say what the deal is. I'm tired of hiding is the village energy that I'm getting. I'm tired of hiding. So I'm coming out. Like I'm coming out. I'm coming out like the song, I'm coming out. So you may be telling someone that, hey, I'm actually into men. If you're a man, you may be in a situation, open relationship. You may be telling someone that you are into men if you're a man, or you're into women if you're a woman. You're not into them. You may be telling someone you're not into them. If somebody that is on something, they're trying to offer you something else only because they're addicted to it. So it could be some type of habit that somebody's into that they are trying to drag you in to get you involved with it as well. And you're like, I'm not really feeling that. That's not my cup of tea. That's not my taste, etc. So it kind of feels like someone may be rushing in to tell you something, offer you something that you're just really, it's uncomfortable. Or they're telling you something about Capricorn or about some kind of addictive. Somebody can be addicted to something and they're trying to get you to be just as addictive. And you're just like, I'm not feeling this. This is making me uncomfortable. I'm not liking this situation, whatever it is. They could be coming up to the door. They're coming up to the damn door and they're like, I got something for you. Can you try this with me? I got this deal. Do you want to do this with me, etc.? Your overview has a message from Earth. So you may have to do with creativity. It could be a job situation. Someone may be, it feels like a proposition. You may be getting offered a proposition that is kind of, it feels more like mind games and manipulation with the devil energy and the eight of water. Whatever this proposition is, it may involve some kind of, it may involve witchcraft. I'm just going to say it may involve witchcraft. It may involve some kind of selling soul stuff. I don't know. It may involve those kind of things if that's something that you're talking to somebody about. That may be what a water sign is coming to you and saying. Maybe you think that somebody did something that is making them, you may think that someone did something to make them very popular. People may think that you did something, that may be what the uncomfortable energy is coming from. Somebody's exposing that with the devil energy here. It could be a Capricorn is saying that, hey, I saw you doing this. I saw you chanting something. I saw you with a cauldron somewhere. I saw you doing something that is pretty much is out of nowhere. It's a kind of a out of nowhere kind of feeling. You're trying to protect yourself, or protect your house or your partner or whoever, but someone is really like they're on you or on somebody else that you're with, and you're tired of like somebody talking. You could be tired of your partner talking about this person. If I'm getting Gemini energy here, so your Gemini partner may be talking to you about a Capricorn. It's making you uncomfortable because I'm getting that you're tired of hearing about somebody's addiction, or you're tired of hearing about this person in general. Whatever it is, it could be somebody's beauty. It could be your partner, or you're talking about somebody's beauty and somebody in the home or wherever is tired of hearing about that. Could be jealousy. Could be somebody's jealous. Maybe you think somebody's jealous of you because you're with somebody that they want to be with, etc. Whatever that means. Right here in the oh my God. Right here in the foundation, you have the Six of Water. So it could be something from the past. It is an energy from the past. So this devil energy is in the past here. These two cards together is somebody is not through with their feelings for you or their partner in turn. So you may have gotten some kind of Instagram message or something. You don't want to remember something that happened in the past with a Capricorn that it wasn't the best. It wasn't the best outcome of some kind of situation. So whatever it is, you could have showed up. You could be showing up to their house out of nowhere. They could be showing up to your house out of nowhere. Like, this is kind of like, how the hell do you know where I live? With the village energy. So someone can literally, someone can't get you off their mind, or vice versa. And you're kind of like, I need to tell you something. Like I said, it's uncomfortable. It's something from the past that maybe someone tried to tell you how they felt about you in the past, and you're like, no, I'm not for you. You know what I mean? You weren't into them, but you're like, kind of like, it feels like contemplation. Like, this is kind of like, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was wrong about somebody. Maybe I do have feelings for them, And that's what the feeling feels like. So you may be entering into somebody's home, or telling them, calling them, hitting them up, like, really, like, out of nowhere. It's out of nowhere for them. You know what I mean? It's out of nowhere. So it could be a job that someone's offering you out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Six of water. Like, I thought you didn't need another person, or I thought you didn't need an extra roommate. And they're kind of like, I already have somewhere already. You may be offering someone a home, or asking someone to move in with you, but they're like, I already put down a house. I already moved here or there. I already have this job. You may think that somebody's out of a job, but they really have a job that they're really not comfortable in. And you may want to, offer them something else that maybe they'll feel comfortable in. And that's why the village energy is here in the future. So this is quite interesting. Okay, I need to take a breath for a second. I am going to clarify to see what's going on with the rest of these cards. So you are dealing with a Gemini. You are dealing with a Gemini in the future. It's a little uncomfortable. Your partner may not be very willing to let go of somebody else. You see what I mean? And it could be, like I said, it could have been somebody may have moved away. You moved away, but in turn, you or your partner isn't ready to really separate from somebody just as yet, or a job or an environment. The Eight of Water has the couple. So this Gemini energy calls for you need to have a conversation, a sit down. So if you're trying to have somebody live with you, you need to have a sit down with this person first. Or you feel like maybe they made a choice without you. That's why the Eight of Water is here. That somebody may have made a choice without you, either have somebody join a team or job, a home, without your permission. Basically. So it's kind of like, you didn't ask me, how do you know I'm going to be comfortable with this? I was getting how do you know where I live? Kind of feeling here with the village and the Ace of Fire. How the hell do you know where I live? Like, how did you know what door to, how did you know what bell to ring? How did you know? How did you know? How did you know this? Whatever it was. Right here, the Devil energy has the Ten of Air. So I feel like, you may have felt like you backstabbed someone, or an air sign, your Gemini partner backstabbed a Capricorn here in the past, or somebody's addictions, it kind of left them in this Ten of Swords the Ten of Air kind of phase here. So it feels like somebody's making a choice to have somebody move in, and you're not really ready for that. You know what I mean? Or if it's a job, you're not really ready, or you want to do this, but there's hesitation. You may have, it could have been a good plan that someone made sour. They made it sour because, like, they're gone now. They moved, or they got married. It made it sour. Whatever it was, your plans made it sour. In general, here in the past, right here in the center, the Eight of Water has the couple card. So it feels like I'm feeling like somebody has feelings for somebody else. Like, this is kind of like not being sure if you still want to be with this Gemini person anymore, because they can't stop talking about somebody. You know what I mean? It's kind of like being in a partnership and somebody's talking about somebody else, and you're tired of hearing about that. You're tired. And the overview has a message from Earth and the Salamander's energy here. So these two energies here, it kind of feels like, it kind of looks like a bright future of creativity and imagination. So you may be using your imagination about this situation that's going on here. Or you're dealing with a Gemini energy that they're a little bit too, they're being imaginative. You know what I mean? Maybe somebody thinks that you're cheating maybe someone thinks that you're cheating on them with a water sign. That could be something, or vice versa. And that may be what's going on here. You can't stop talking to him or her. You should go be with him or her if that's the case. Either it's a Capricorn or it's a water sign energy here that somebody just can't seem to stop or leave alone. and it's kind of like I need this person close by. The village energy has the Ace of Fire, so you may be traveling to see, you are traveling to see someone or tell them something, and it's coming to a bit of a shock to you or to them. So you may be telling a Gemini, or you may be telling someone that, hey, I don't want to be with you anymore. I'm not liking what you're doing. It could be a person, or it could be a job. The Six of Water has the Seven of Fire energy here. So it feels like this past energy, it feels like arguments that are coming back from the past about a person, about a move. You may have moved somewhere with someone, but you thought that the move was going to bring you two closer together, but it's really making it worse. Or maybe you feel like you moved in too soon with this individual. You can't stop. There's too much arguing. And it could have to do with somebody's drinking habit, smoking habit, intimate sex habit, whatever it is, addiction of any kind. It could be to a person they can't stop talking about. It could be some type of drug habit someone can't stop doing. And you're like, I thought this move was supposed to be a transformative move for you and me, for you and I, or for this job, whatever it is, it's not working. Whatever it is, it's not working. So whatever move you're trying to make, or somebody's trying to make, it's not helping them. I'm getting that you're moving into a new relationship here, and that may be what the Village and the Ace of Fire energy is coming in. So it is fire energy, like yourself, Sun, Moon, and Rising. There's a need to travel. There's a need to move away from this. You either want to move away from a Gemini. I feel like I'm getting talking too much. Somebody's talking too much here with this couple energy and the Eight of Water. I don't know what are they talking too much about. I'm not sure. I said this person, or they're talking too much about an addiction, or they're talking about doing something. I don't know, whatever it is. It could be kids. Somebody may want to start a family with you. You're not ready, vice versa. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's kind of like, I want what I had in the past back. You may want to reconnect with a water sign. I'm getting masculinity. So maybe there's a situation where you may have been connected to a water sign that they may have been more masculine than a Gemini. Maybe a Gemini individual is too feminine for you. You know what I mean? Like, that's interesting. Whatever the energy is, you can apply that to anything. Could be a relationship, could be a job where there's, a boss is too, you know what I mean? Like, you may be dealing with a supervisor that's gay, or a lover that's bi, or I don't know, whatever it is. Somebody is into open relationships and you're not really feeling that. You know what I mean? That could be something that's going on here. Whatever it is, somebody really is not for it. Okay? And it could be like I feel like you're just tired of hearing about somebody. You're tired of hearing about somebody in turn. But let's see, Leo, what the outcome is here. What is the outcome for Leo? Leo outcome. What is the outcome? Feels like Gemini is trying to bring in something or change something that you're not ready for. The 10 of Earth. You're making a lot of money, whatever this is. I feel like you're making money financially. You're set, but you don't, I feel like you want things just the right way. So whatever somebody's trying to offer you, whatever it is here that somebody may be trying to offer you is good, is beneficial, but there's something you don't want. You don't want a person in the mix. You don't want somebody in the mix. It could be this Capricorn. You don't want them in the mix of your business, your friend circle. You don't want them. You don't like them. You know what I mean? You don't want to have anything to do with them anymore. You don't want somebody in the mix of your financial goodness, if you want to look at it that way. It's crazy. Doesn't have to be a Capricorn. Doesn't have to be a Gemini. It could be a water sign, another fire. You have water, air, fire. You got Gemini. You got Capricorn, or somebody's addiction that you're not willing for. Somebody may be starting up an addiction again that you're not. It could be a Gemini. It could be they're talking about somebody, or they're talking too much in general. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, when are you gonna have time for me? Maybe I should go back to the person that I was with before. And they're trying to get you to stay. I don't know. You may be like, I want what I want. I want my masculine man, or whoever, my other female back, or whoever, man, female, whatever it is. You may be with someone that you thought that you were, I don't know. It feels pretentious. This could be it could be this person is pretentious, and maybe you don't want to be tied to somebody who's pretentious. I don't know. You may feel like somebody's pretentious in general. All right, Leo, that concludes it. Take care and have a blessed week. Bye.